Today I'm at the controls of the Havilland Mosquito, fast, agile and deadly aircraft that has earned its reputation as the wooden wonder. By late 1943, Allied intelligence had identified the construction of long-range weapon launch sites near Dieppe and Cherbourg in France. These sites were being prepared for the deployment of the V-1 and V-2 Vengeance weapons aimed directly at London. Recognizing the threat, the War Cabinet deemed their destruction a priority, leading to the initiation of Operation Crossbow, a coordinated effort to neutralize the site. Beginning in December 1943, the United States Army Air Force and the Royal Air Force launched heavy bombing raids against these installations. However, by early 1944, with the impending Allied invasion of Fortress Europe, strategic bombing efforts shifted to deeper enemy targets, leaving the destruction of V-weapon sites to Tactical Ground Attack Squadron. Royal Air Force No. 487 New Zealand Squadron, trained specifically for precision tactical bombing, was selected to strike a key V-weapon construction site at Herbeville, France on 13 March 1944. Their mission was a crucial part of the ongoing effort to cripple Germany's ability to launch these devastating new weapons against Britain. The mission, we will attack the V-1 ski ramp launch site still under construction at Iberville. Our flight of 6 Mosquitoes will head towards the French coast in the direction of Abbeville and then drop to low altitude and turn southwest across the coastline over a small gap has been located in the coastal flag defense. We will rocket the point indicated on our mission map and return directly across the channel. We will have a flight of Tempest overhead for direct cover, and United States Mustangs will block any Axis fighter patrols to the east. So missions targeting V-1 launch sites, known as Noball targets, are highly dangerous. These ski ramp launch sites are heavily defended by the Germans, who know how crucial the V-1 buzz bombs are to their campaign against Britain. The risks Mosquito crews face on these missions are significant. Flying a World War II, de Havilland Mosquito on a mission, our sensors are on high alert. The twin Merlin engines hum with a deep, throaty growl, their power vibrating through the wooden airframe as the aircraft cuts through the sky at high speed. The tension is suffocating. Enemy fighters could drop out of the clouds any second. Our eyes constantly scan the horizon, flicking between instruments and the vast, open sky, to keep a careful watch on our 6 o'clock position, knowing full well that a messerschmitt or a Focke-Wulf could be diving toward us unseen, their cannons ready to tear our aircraft apart before we even have a chance to react. Down below, the locals watch us pass overhead. To add to the tension is the knowledge that enemy agents down there, living amongst them, could be transmitting our location to their masters across the channel as we pass over. But we are committed now. And what would happen would happen. We leave the British coast, passing near Ramsgate. The tension rises. Minutes later, we approach the French coast, the vast expanse of water behind us, giving way to the patchwork fields and winding roads of occupied territory. So far, there's no sign of enemy activity, no flak, no patrol aircraft, but experience has taught us that this means nothing. It could just be the calm before the storm. The enemy has eyes everywhere. The enemy's radar stations may already have tracked our approach. The silent sky is often the most unnerving. Are they waiting for us inland? Are fighters already climbing unseen, preparing to intercept? The tension in the cockpit is palpable. My navigator, Rupert, shifts slightly, glancing at his map. We both know that the real threats won't come from paper charts. They'll come from above, out of the sun or from the clouds, striking before we have time to react. The V-1 ski ramp is exactly where it should be. According to my map, safety's off. I dive into the attack. I unleash most of my rockets, watching as the ramp surrounding buildings erupt into splinters and debris. The job is done in a single pass. Following standard operating procedure, I turn hard and make a fast escape back to Blighty. Catch a glint of sunlight on metal, spot a military convoy ahead. It's a secondary target of opportunity. It is too good an opportunity to pass up, so I go into the attack once again. A miss, but that doesn't matter. The primary objective's been reduced to rubble. Its threat to landing eliminated. For now, the mission was a success, and that's what counts. No more V-1s will be launched from this site. No more deadly payloads screaming toward the city. But the war isn't over, and we know the enemy will rebuild, adapt, and strike again. For today, though, London is safe, and we live to fight another mission.